Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a hair tutorial inspired by Jennifer Lopez. I love Jennifer Lopez. She is honestly one of the most beautiful women in the entire world. And tell me, does she not get better with age? Like, if you don't follow Jennifer Lopez on Instagram, you need to, because just seeing her, I think she's 44 or 45 years old, and she looks better than 20-year-olds. Like, she's so beautiful, it's crazy. So anyways, I was watching her, I think it was called, her book is called True Love, I think, but she has a HBO like documentary on right now where it's like her going on her world tour and it's like behind the scenes, and if you love Jennifer Lopez, just watching that makes you love her even more. Like, it's crazy. But she had this really cute like half up, half down hair in one of the parts of the documentary, and I just loved it so much I wanted to try to recreate it. I tried to search online to see if I could find any picture inspirations that I could show you, but I think that the documentary is too new, so they don't have really any pictures online of it. So I'm gonna try to recreate her look to the best of my abilities, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This lash though is hurting my eye. Yes, it is. So this is my 3-day-old hair, and that's when I like to work with it the most because I feel like it just does what I want it to do. And a lot of people ask how I get away with not washing my hair so much, but this hair is loaded with baby powder. Like, there's tons of baby powder in my hair, and I usually put baby powder in my hair before I go to sleep at night because I am such like a hot-blooded sleeper. Like, we have our air on like 68 degrees at night in here, and I've got 2 fans on me, and I will still wake up in the middle of the night with like hot flashes. Like, have to rip the covers off. So I don't like my hair to get like any extra oil when I sleep because I am sweating, so I like to put a lot of baby powder in my hair before I go to sleep to prevent it from getting greasy. Okay, I'm totally just rambling, right? I'm gonna just brush this hair out first. Try not to get one of my earrings caught. Ow. Naughty. The hair is looking so blonde these days. It's crazy. I'm going to clip in some hair extensions, and I'm going to be using my Bellami balayage. These are number 8 to 60, I believe, and if I'm wrong, I'll have all that information in the bottom bar for you guys. We're going to clip them in a little different because we are going to be pulling our hair half up, so some of them have to go upside down. But these are just going to mainly be our back, like, longer pieces. So I'm going to just start right here. Usually I start lower, but we don't need to do that today. So I'm going to take a 3-clip extension and just brush it through, make sure there's no knots, and then hit and then just clip him in here. So now we just have our first piece clipped in, and then I'm just going to let a little more hair down because we're going to be taking this hair, we're going to be pulling this half up from kind of right behind our ears. So I'm just going to pull that part up that I need. I'm just going to put this up in a hair tie because I don't want to get any of this down in this part. So I'm going to just pull some of this up out of the way. I'm just going to take another 3-prong, and I'm going to clip this one closer to this section, this side. Take a 4-prong and clip it in like closer to this side, just so that it disguises the shorter pieces. Like that. And then you can let this hair fall on top of this. And then you see how like this is sticking out like that? That's because the clip-in is messing with it. So I'm just gonna unclip this so that this falls like it's supposed to, and then clip it underneath there. Oh. There's really no like exact way to put hair extensions in, especially if you're trying to do a look that involves like wearing your hair half up and half down. You can just try to get those bad boys in your hair any way you can that makes them look as natural as possible while still giving you like the look that you want. I have one more piece here, and I'm going to use this along the back. So I'm just going to pull up a little bit more of my natural hair so that we can try to disguise the sky underneath. Let that fall over it. And then I'm just going to brush over to make sure. Okay, so now we're gonna work on this part. I'm just gonna take this, put a hair tie in it so it doesn't get confused with the top part. And for the top part, we're gonna be clipping in our extensions upside down. You can do it a couple ways. Hold on, let me just brush this up. Hello. You can do the top clip-in part a couple of ways. You can pull this back into the ponytail that you want and put your hair tie in and then wrap your extensions, like clip them around the base and then hide the base. But I like to actually clip my extensions in upside down and then do it that way. These are all the smaller pieces, so for this I'm going to use the 2 clips and I'm going to use all the 1 single clips for this. I'm going to section it off a little and then we're going to be clipping in our hair extensions up here. So all I'm going to do is take an extension and instead of clipping it in like this, I'm going to clip it in like this, like upside down. So when I pull it up, it'll get pulled up with the rest of the hair. And I'm just kind of shoving it in up there. And I'm just going to do this to all of it. I'm not going, you see how the clips, like I'm clipping it in upside down? I'm just going to clip all the hair in right here and not like continuously let hair down. So then when I pull all this hair, the extensions will pull with it and they won't, you won't have like a bump in your head. So now we have all those top pieces in the hair. You're going to just need obviously a hair tie, and if you want to use like a smoothing brush to get it like nice and J-lo'd back, you can do that. Try to keep these baby hairs out. This is the Kenra working spray. It's a little stronger hold than the dry thickening spray has. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of this. And we're going to pull this top part up. But you want it to start right where your ear is. I'm just going to start smoothing this back. You can just try to get it as smooth as possible, but I'm not really like a super, you know, smooth perfectionist kind of person, so if I have a little bit of bumps, it doesn't bother me. So I'm just going, to tie this part up. Trying to keep it tight. Okay, and then give it a good pull. Ugh. And then I'm just going to spray it again. And then brush it back one more time. Spray these guys down. Now I'm just going to curl. I'm going to be using the 32mm barrel. I always want to say wand, but this is a wand. I'm going to be using the 32mm barrel from the Bellami 6-in-1 Complete Curler. Just going to take sections about that big and start from as close to the root as I can and then curl. So just hold it there for a sec, preferably 8 to 10. I need some music. I'm just trying to old school. Oh. Okay. The homies wanna be like on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Okay, and your arms should be fully burning by now because mine are. Once you have it all curled, it should be looking something like that. I'm just going to spray this again and then brush it back just so it's smooth. And brush these side pieces back. So then I'm just going to take a teasing comb and just tease it up some more. You want to make sure you tease your higher pony part too. And then I'm just taking, this used to be my extension brush when I had like bonded extensions. So it's nice to brush your extensions with because it doesn't pull a lot. So when you do tease your hair, it's just nice to run one of these combs over it because it just helps to smooth everything out, but it doesn't pull a lot of your volume out. And then we can spray it again. So now that it's completely done, I can tell that this ponytail should have been pushed a little bit back. It wasn't as high in the video, but all the pictures that I did look at of Jennifer Lopez with half up, half down, it kind of had this similar vibe going to it. I feel like that's what kind of stuck in my head. But like I said, I didn't have a picture to go off from the documentary, but if you guys watch it, you will totally see the hairstyle I'm talking about. It's like you notice it right away. It's really easy to do, and it's nice because it keeps all your hair off your face. So if you have if you love that tons of big hair, which you know I do, but you want it to keep it all off your face and still be va va boom, then this is a great hairstyle to wear for that look. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.